Matt Knauss here, and one of the most common questions I get after a DUI arrest is my driver's license going to be suspended? Well, the answer is if you were arrested and you had a breath test that was over 0.08, or you refused to take a breath test, the Department of Licensing plans on suspending your license for at least 90 days. That's going to happen automatically unless you request a hearing to challenge the suspension within 7 days of your arrest. I want to talk a little bit about what to expect at the hearing. First of all, it's a conference call, and there are only 4 issues for the hearing officer to think about. Number 1 is, did the officer have a lawful reason to stop and arrest you? Number 2, was there a reasonable belief that you were under the influence of alcohol or some other drug? Now that's different than were you under the influence? Number 3 is, did the officer read you some warnings about what happens if you refuse to take a breath test? And then number 4 is, did you either refuse to take a breath test or have a breath test over 0.08? If the hearing officer is 51% sure that the answer to all 4 of those questions is yes, unfortunately, you lose your driver's license. If we can disrupt any one of those, then we win. Now, I want to be real with you. These cases are tough. The procedural rules are designed to favor the government, and we don't get a real judge. We get a Department of Licensing employee who essentially acts as both the judge and the prosecutor. Now, after hearing all of this, you might be thinking, Matt, I want to save my driver's license, but this sounds pretty hopeless. And I get it. But here's the thing. You have the right to question the officer as part of this process. And one of 2 things is going to happen. Either the officer won't show up, in which case we usually win, and we like that. Or 2, the officer does show up, and we get a chance to interview him without a prosecutor there while he's under oath and while he's being recorded. Now, we can use this recording to help shape the defense in your court case down the road. Look, when done correctly, things don't ever get worse for you after a Department of Licensing hearing. Things are either going to be the same, we'll win, or at the very least, we're going to get a really great interview to help with your case. If you'd like more information on the hearing process, be sure to check out our free guide. And remember, you only have 7 days to request that hearing. Now, as a bonus, we're also going to send you step-by-step instructions on how to request that hearing online. So check out that free guide and get started on protecting your license.